Yo, it's not GQ, it's your boy Aaron Miako, and these are the 10 things I cannot live without. Coming up with this list, I did not think it would be this hard, I'm not gonna lie, but these are gonna be the 10 essentials that I cannot live without. Now with that being said, how can I not start this list off without bringing up the Bible, y'all? The Bible for sure is my number one essential. As y'all can see, man, I put a lot of work into this Bible. My Bible definitely has to be my essential. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I have not read my Bible on a consistent basis in about a month, but before that month, I probably read this Bible every single day for, I gotta say, some years. I probably missed a couple of days, but I gotta say I'm really close with the man above, you guys, and I always try to keep that relationship close. I always try to pray, go to church, and just keep all those things consistent and just always try to maintain a good relationship with him. God has always been a really big part of my life. I've been in church my whole life, y'all, and yeah, first of all, the Bible has definitely got to be an essential. Let's go ahead and get into our next essential. You know I gotta be a little sweet and sentimental, so of course my next essential is gonna be the people that really made me who I am today, and this is gonna be to the people who I owe it all to. This is my family, and with that being said, my family of course undoubtedly is one of my essentials, one of the things that I cannot live without. I'm a real big family person. I love to have family gatherings, I love to spend time with my family, so of course it only made sense to put my family as top two. I have a great family, you guys. We spend a lot of great time with each other, and I just owe my character, my morals, and just who I am today as a person, I owe it all to them. I am so thankful for all they have done for me. I feel like, man, without them, I don't know where I'll be today. So with that being said, shout out my family. If you guys are watching, I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into essential number 3. Now, you guys, before we go ahead and get into, I believe this is our third essential of the video, I just gotta say, man, looking at my overall body right now, I feel like you guys should be able to tell what I'm gonna say is my 4th essential. So hit for my 4th essential, look at my body, and try to comment down below what you think my 4th essential is gonna be. Hopefully it's noticeable. We're gonna go ahead and see how much work I've really been putting in. But number 3, my 3rd essential, of course, is gonna be dealing with what I'm doing right now, and that is gonna be my camera. That includes my computer, that includes my SanDisk drive, and that just includes everything that I do with YouTube content creation and things like that. As y'all can see, a little closer look. But yeah, for sure, YouTube content creation is one of those things that I cannot live without, of course, at this point. I feel like since I have adopted this whole like creator or content creator mindset, I feel like it has changed my whole life, and just not even that content creator aspect. But with that being said, I've created content for 2 years now, y'all. I cannot believe it, but it marks 2 years, I believe, in August or September. So with that being said, a little pat on the back for 2 years. But I just want to say, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all that have stuck with me on this journey, man. I feel like this content creation journey has been like my whole college experience, because I did go to college, but I feel like since I kind of discontinued it, this is kind of like my growing up process, as college usually is. But yeah, content is definitely one of my essentials. I feel like I definitely do not know what I'll be doing in life, but if I did not have content at my disposal. On to that number 4. Number 4, if you weren't able to guess it, man, I am very disappointed. Number 4, of course, is the gym, y'all. Of course, I have been lifting for about 9 months, y'all, about to be 10. I started the gym as like a New Year's resolution, and with that being said, you guys, the gym, of course, is one of those things that I cannot live without. And I'm gonna show you guys a couple of equipment that I do use in the gym. This, for one, is my running shoes, you guys. I actually did just start running this month, so that being said, that's a little update. They have a little bit of miles on them. I believe maybe about, I ran how many days? At least 4 days. I would say they have at least about almost 10 miles, if I'm not wrong. I also do wear working out gloves. I hate when I get like those little catlasses. If y'all can see on the camera, I hate those little things. That's where I kind of wear gloves, and it's crazy how they haven't come off yet, and I've been wearing gloves for months. But yeah, I wear gloves. Another thing I do want to bring to your attention, of course, for me, I feel like that is really is my protein powder, of course, y'all. As y'all can see, man, I got a little protein in here. I was drinking a little earlier, but y'all, it's a lifestyle at this point. Yeah, Gym, working out, lifting, it's a lifestyle at this point. One of my things that I do want to get done in terms of working out is I do want to get a marathon done. So with that being said, if y'all know of any marathons in the California area, let me know. Next up for me on the list, I feel like kind of noticeably but not noticeably for sure, is some jewelry. Now, a couple of things I do like to wear with me most of the time is earrings. You guys, earrings you'll see probably, if not all the time, most of the time I have earrings on me all the time except for when I sleep. I do have my little casing here. I have some earrings, I have some watches. As y'all can see, I got this watch right here, and then I got this watch right here. This is kind of like my working out watch. But yeah, as y'all can see, man, these both came from K, the earrings and the little necklace I got. And I'll show you my necklace, y'all. This necklace right here means a lot to me. It has my mom on it, which unfortunately she did pass away when I was about, I think I was like 12, 13. See, I have my mom on it, if y'all can kind of see. But with that being said, y'all, jewelry is definitely one of those things I love a lot. I ain't gonna lie, I love earrings. Like, earrings are my first love before I started liking watches and things like that. But for sure, jewelry is one of those things I gotta get in the future. Has got to be like some tennis chains or like an AP or like, you know, just little things like that. We'll definitely get there soon in life. But with that being said, this is what I got for now. Let's go ahead and get to our next point. On to our everyday shoes, you guys. Of course, I had to bring a slide and then also a shoe. So of course, if you do not know, man, you're not tapped in the channel. So this is the Nike Air Force One, you guys. And if you don't know, man, you gotta hit that sub button, man, because we gotta put you on with some game. But of course, Nike Air Force One, this is a go-to shoe if I want to go out somewhere. If I kind of want something versatile, something that just works with any single outfit, y'all. As y'all can see, man, it's just white, very, very simple. Nothing crazy going on. I do have a black pair, but I didn't bring it for this video. It is back there. But yeah, we do have the white and the black pair. This is my second white pair this year. I do have another one out there, but it's much more dirty. And then of course you do have the classic Crocs clog. Can't go wrong with them. I wear them to the gym. I wear them on errands and things like that. One thing I would replace these with, though, if I could, probably be a pair of Birkenstocks, but those are a little uncomfortable. That's the only thing I didn't really like about them when I did a review on them on my channel. But yeah, this is my everyday shoes right here. These shoes I cannot live without. And yeah, these are just a must-have in my wardrobe. Now, of course, how could I talk about my everyday shoes without talking about my favorite pairing to go with those shoes? And that is a pair of white socks, man. As y'all can see, man, these white socks, man, I just love me a pair of white socks, and I honestly can't remember the last time I went out and wore me a pair of black socks. So with that being said, white socks is definitely one of those essentials for me. I wear white socks with black shoes. I wear white socks with white shoes. I wear white socks with red, whatever the color of the shoe is. I feel like white is just more poppy, and I feel like it just makes the overall fit kind of pop out a little more. But that's my personal opinion. Drop down in the comments down below what type of socks you wear, low cut, high cut, color. And yeah, that's my personal preference. Next thing I do want to talk about with y'all, though, is, and I want y'all to let me know if y'all can relate. I feel like as a person that is black, I feel like we always walk around with head wraps, y'all. And I feel like it's not just with braids, it's not just with dreads or whatever the new hairstyle is, man. For me, even when I had braids, when I had waves, I would wear the do-rag and things like that. But now that I have the kind of hair I have right now, like a fro, I kind of wear a bonnet. Bonnet works really well. It kind of keeps my hair, it doesn't really scrunch it down like with the do-rags. And it just kind of keeps it how it is. So with that being said, I just wear these to kind of protect my hair, keeps the oils that I have in my hair, keep them in my hair. And yeah, I wear bonnets basically every single night. I can't remember the last night I didn't wear a bonnet. But with that being said, bonnet's definitely essential. I do need to get some more colors. I do not know why I have 2 oranges. Do not ask me, but bonnets, definitely one of those essentials. Second to last essential on this list, and probably one of the most important tools to use on a day-to-day basis in today's day and age. You gotta be my phone, y'all. I use my phone every day. I use it for basically everything that I do, whether it may be my job, whether it may be YouTube, whether it may be just communicating with people, and just all, I feel like everything we do, I feel like it kind of travels through this phone. So that being said, you guys, my phone for sure, gotta be an iPhone. I feel like I transitioned from an iPhone, or from an iPhone to a Samsung, and ever since I never could go back, y'all. Like, it kind of just like, it traumatized me, to be honest. So I'm never gonna go Samsung ever again. And yeah, iPhone is definitely the wave. Last but not least, y'all, essential for the video, and I'm not exaggerating, y'all, this essential that I will bring up is gonna be YouTube. YouTube has been a part of my life since a kid, you guys. I have been watching YouTube since I don't even know how young. And you know, I actually been wanting to create content for a little minute. I've been wanting to create content when I was younger. I created this like rap channel where I was gonna cover like the rap news. And I've just created all these different channels where I was supposed to post like basketball videos, but I never went ahead and converted. So with that being said, that is exactly why I created this channel. So that being said, I appreciate if y'all went and watched the video throughout this far, you guys. I really appreciate y'all. YouTube is definitely one of those things that I definitely see in my future. But you guys, these are basically gonna be my essentials, y'all. I got my computer, we got the jewelry, we got the camera, we got the phone, we got the protein shakes, we got the bonnet, which I threw somewhere, and then we got a couple of shoes down here. But with that being said, you guys, if you guys like this type of style video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. And if you do want to see more videos like this, I recommend you go to the playlist right here, and I'll see you there.